Have you ever wondered how a cartoon family from Springfield seems to know the future before it happens? Well, get ready, because what you're about to discover is mind-blowing. From Donald Trump's presidency to smartwatches, The Simpsons has made headlines for eerily accurate predictions. Can you believe it? But is it really prophecy, or is there something even crazier going on? Let's rewind to the late 1980s. The story gets wild from here. Cartoonist Matt Groening was already famous for his comic strip Life in Hell, but he was about to change TV forever. He pitched an idea to TV producer James L. Brooks, a dysfunctional family of yellow-skinned characters. Sounds familiar, right? These rough sketches became animated shorts on The Tracy Ullman Show in 1987, the start of something legendary. By 1989, those shorts spun off into a primetime series called The Simpsons, and TV history changed forever. But what made it so different? Unlike traditional family sitcoms of the era, The Simpsons broke all the rules. The Simpsons was raw, satirical, and unafraid to mock American culture. Nothing was off-limits. This satirical edge and willingness to parody everything from politics to technology laid the foundation for what people now call The Simpsons predictions. The secret sauce? The writer's room. A rotating crew of some of America's sharpest comedy minds, always pushing the envelope. Many came from Harvard's humor magazine, the Harvard Lampoon. Talk about brainpower. Writers like Al Jean, George Meyer, John Swartzwelder, and even future talk show host Conan O'Brien. What a dream team. They crafted stories by riffing on current events and imagining how trends might unfold. Genius at work. According to The Simpsons veteran writer Mike Rice, the process is intense. Each episode takes months of brainstorming, rewriting, and fine-tuning jokes. That's dedication. They intentionally exaggerate real news stories or inventions, but sometimes, those exaggerations end up becoming reality. Crazy, right? Take the 2000 episode Bart to the Future, which showed Donald Trump as a former U.S. president, 16 years before he actually won the presidency. Unbelievable. Or the 1995 episode Lisa's Wedding, where Lisa's fiancé has a smartwatch, decades before the Apple Watch. How did they know? In 1998's When You Dish Upon a Star, a background gag shows 20th Century Fox as a division of Walt Disney Co. Disney's real purchase of Fox happened in 2019. That's wild. And in 1998's The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace, Homer scribbles a formula on a chalkboard eerily close to the actual mass of the Higgs boson, confirmed by physicists 14 years later. Mind == blown. It's moments like these that spark viral internet lists about The Simpsons predicting the future. But do they really? Let's dig deeper. Here's the truth. With over 750 episodes, each packed with hundreds of jokes and gags, the odds are wild. The Simpsons has produced nearly 100,000 individual predictions, if you count every throwaway line and background sight gag. That's a lot of chances. Statistically, it's almost inevitable that some jokes will accidentally match future events. This is known as the law of large numbers. The more chances you have, the more likely it is you'll get a hit. What's more, the writers are experts at seeing patterns in the world. They don't predict the future, they satirize what's already happening, and sometimes, the trajectory of a trend becomes reality. For example, tech companies were working on wearable devices in the 90s, so imagining smartwatches wasn't science fiction, it was smart thinking. This blend of satire and informed imagination is also evident in their more science-oriented moments. The writers are on another level. The Simpsons got close to the Higgs boson mass because one of the show's writers, David X. Cohen, has a strong background in physics and mathematics. Talk about hidden talent. He included a realistic-looking equation on the blackboard in the 1998 episode, The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace. That, by coincidence or clever approximation, yields a result close to the actual Higgs boson mass later confirmed by CERN in 2012. Incredible. Moreover, there's something else at play. Confirmation bias. Our brains love a good story. When people see a match, they share it online, but they forget the thousands of misses that never came true. It's all about the hits. Our brains are wired to focus on the hits, not the misses, like Trump's presidency, while ignoring the thousands of gags that did not come true. Fascinating, right? Have you ever noticed how we rarely talk about those? It's all about the wow moments. So what are the odds? If even 0.1% of The Simpsons' approximately 100,000 gags align with the future, that's about 100 predictions coming true. That's a lot of prophecies. And that's exactly what we see in viral compilations. The internet loves it. As for who writes these predictions, it's not supernatural humans, but a team of satirical geniuses riffing on news, science, and pop culture. Legends. They don't have a crystal ball, just a keen eye for where society might be headed, and the knowledge that is evolving every day, rapidly. So the next time someone tells you the Simpsons predicted the future, remember, it's not magic. It's a mix of scientific knowledge, an educated guess, math, satire, and fate. That's the real secret. But maybe that's what makes it so fun to watch. Because after all, Springfield's craziest jokes remind us that truth can be stranger than fiction. Which Simpsons prediction blew your mind the most? Let us know. And what do you think the Simpsons will predict next? The possibilities are endless.